Hello and welcome back to Career Talks. My name is Muzammil Altaf, and we are back again for another interesting talk. Today I'm joined here by Dr. Tasneem. Dr. Tasneem is an equine intern from Saudi Arabia, and she's going to be telling us about how she got to where she is now and a little bit about how her life has been from day one until now. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce Dr. Tasneem.
Hello, guys.
Dr. Tasneem, let's start from the beginning. Let's talk about your early school years. Where did you grow up and where did you go to school?
So first, hello, guys. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to this amazing program being done by Muzi. I'm so proud of this. And to answer your question, I've grown up in Saudi Arabia, in particular in Mecca. My whole childhood, my life is there before moving to uni.
Okay, so let's talk about your secondary school. After you were studying in Mecca, did you continue your high school in Mecca as well, or how was it?
My primary, secondary, and high school were all in Mecca. I just had a brief change to another city because I was going to the faster program where like you finish your high school within 2 years instead of 3 years. But in general, everything was in Mecca, to be honest.
So, were you doing like an Arabic course or was it all in English as well?
Our program is in English throughout the years, except for few topics or like few subjects that you might have them mix Arabic and English, but primarily Arabic.
Ah, okay. So once you did high school, how did you choose to become a veterinarian, or how did you, for example, apply to vet schools around the world?
Well, I knew I wanted to be a vet since way like long time ago. I was maybe like in kindergarten or something like that. I always loved to play with like animals, toys, and all of that. After high school, before high school, I was already emailing universities to tell them about the situation that I'm coming from Saudi Arabia and I would like to be a vet. Would you accept me? Do I need something or some requirements for that? So I started by just emailing a lot of universities throughout the world about this situation because when I started, we didn't have vet medicine for girls in Saudi Arabia. So I had to study it abroad.
Okay, that's really interesting. There was no vet school for girls, but there was for boys.
Yes.
Okay. So, for example, what kind of things did you require for you to get into a vet school?
I had to finish, of course, high school and show them the syllabus, what we studied. And I had to take English exam. I took IELTS at that time, and then you just apply with your qualifications, the syllabus, what you studied in high school, in addition to the English exam, and that was enough for me.
Okay, so let's talk about the vet schools that you applied to and how did you choose to go to the vet school that you went to?
Okay, so after asking a lot of universities, I was accepted by Mass Universities and St. George's University and UPM, University Putra Malaysia in Malaysia. I couldn't get into the previous two because of they were so expensive, to be honest, but they're great universities to be part of. And the last one was University Putra Malaysia. In Malaysia, they accepted me, and the price was reasonable for me and my family. So I just accepted that offer, to be honest. And I heard good things about them, and I read good things about them. So yeah.
Okay, so let's say now that you chose university in Malaysia, what kind of experience did you have in that university, and how would you describe your university life overall?
I would say it's a rich experience, to be honest, with ups and downs, of course. But then all of that made me a stronger person, made me a happier person, a bit wiser person. But it was quite amazing experience, to be honest. Educational life, social life, going through life with different people, different things. It was amazing.
So let's say you were in vet school. What kind of things did you enjoy, and what kind of things did you not really like that much when you were there?
Oh, the most I enjoyed was student activities. We have this vet sport competition that happens every year in the university. Uh, Everybody has to participate in it, including lecturers, staff, people from the hospital, students, everybody, and alumni as well. That was great reunion for everybody to share experience, just be part of each other's life away from studying, exams, and education. That was fun, and something that I liked to enjoy was cheerleading competition. I like dancing in general, so cheerleading competition was a window for me, to express myself. I really love that one. And we won, I think, like second place or something in one of the years. That was amazing.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. So let's now talk about your life. I mean, of course, you kind of seem to enjoy your student life there. For people who don't know or have never been to Malaysia, how would you describe the student life for them? For example, if they're
Uh,
maybe thinking about going to Malaysia for their courses, what kind of things can they expect?
okay, so basically, I'm going to express this as a person who came from Saudi Arabia to Malaysia, which is totally different environment, different people, different interaction in general. Um, our studying life in Saudi Arabia, I would say, easier and smoother compared to what happened in Malaysia, where it's a bit tougher for me because the whole program, the whole style, the whole pattern of learning is different than Saudi Arabia. So that was difficult for me at the beginning, to be honest. But when it comes to the quality of studying, that was so good. I would say same as Saudi Arabia, it's just different style, different pattern. It was amazing. It was difficult. It was tough, but you would learn a lot. And as I said, if you join the student activities, you will explore a lot of Malaysia. When it comes to going to trips to islands, for example, or going to the theme park with with a group of students or with the university, that would be amazing. Gardens, lakes, rivers, everything is amazing. Hiking, I loved hiking. I would enjoy every trip of hiking that I could. That would give you stress relief from student life, and then you can go back to studying. It's balanced somehow.
So you're saying it's like a good balance between studying and enjoying your youth as well. And there's a lot of
Exactly.
outdoor play.
Sometimes you can grip this balance, but you do your best to do so, especially that you're in a student community, student environment. So everybody's trying to help each other to get over harsh time.
Yeah, exactly. So like let's talk about your life after vet school. Like what kind of work do you try and get into once you graduate vet school? And the second question is what are you currently doing?
Okay, so I joined vet school actually thinking about wildlife, being a wildlife vet or equine vet. I've experienced some of the wildlife vet experience, but it wasn't the best for me, to be honest. I like it, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't fit for me, to be honest. And then I was just focused on equine medicine. And once we started fourth and fifth year, I was so attached by this equine medicine, and I actually wanted to become a surgeon. So that's my goal. So from there, when we were doing our externship every semester, I would contact equine hospitals to ask them about the opportunities there. What can I do to be part of them to later become equine vet? One of the places I really love them is Equine Hospital in Saudi Arabia in Riyadh in here. I did my externship in here for 3 weeks. Perfect, amazing. I loved it. I learned a lot from them. And then after I graduate, actually before I graduate, I was emailing them again and again about the internship program. And they were like, yeah, we're offering this and that. So we need your recommendation letters, your intern letter, and also the resume where you show your experience, what you did and what you studied and all of that. And of course, the transcript. Emailed all of that for them. And then they were like, we're ready for the interview. I did an interview and I was accepted here. And now I'm here doing my internship in the Equine Hospital, Riyadh.
Okay, so let's talk about your favorite place in the world. Let's talk about the equine hospital. What kind of responsibilities do you hold, and what kind of experiences did you have so far at the hospital?
amazing ones. It's just amazing. Every time I talk about this hospital, I just smile, like this big smile. I just love them. Responsibilities and duties. We do a lot of things that involves work and also learning, and do presentations and discussions with the specialists, with the doctors there. We discuss cases. That's very, very important for interns to do. If you're not discussing cases, it means that you're not interested in what you're learning in here. So you always have to discuss and ask a lot of questions. Even if it's dumb questions, just ask it. It's better than making mistakes. And duties, you participate in diagnosis, in surgeries. You basically get as much exposure as you can and do whatever they allow you to do. Basic things you can just do at the beginning. With months going by, they will increase your duties bit by bit.
So basically, it's a good learning opportunity for students who are fresh graduates for them to go into the world of equine medicine. And
It is.
especially that being in Saudi Arabia as well, your home country, it must be a really proud feeling for you to work there or train there for you. So moving on, what's your plan after the equine hospital, after your internship program? What's your plan? What do you plan on doing next?
Okay, so my desire, we just wish and see how the fate will carry us. I would actually like to have another internship or straight to the residency program for equine surgery. I really would like to become a surgeon. I just love it and the thrill you feel it, for the surgery. That's my plan for now, but where it's gonna go, I have no idea. I hope to good places.
So I like to do one thing with all my guests, which is I like to ask them for advice for the younger generation. A, the one who is about to graduate from vet school. B, who is about to enter vet school. So for that advice, what would you have to tell them? What kind of things would you tell them?
I would tell them the key point for success is communication. Always communicate with your colleagues, classmates at this stage, your doctors, your lecturers, your supervisors. Always tell them what you're planning to do next, and communicate with universities or hospitals you're intended to work there. Just send whatever emails you want. Hey guys, I'm from here, I'm this person, I would like to do this, I would like to do that. Any advices from you? Because from one hospital to another, they require different things. So before you graduate, you would already prepare yourself to go there. If it's extra externship, if it's extra recommendation letters, or it is what it is, just do your best to communicate and ask them what do they need for you to enter there.
Mhm. That's a great piece of advice. So once again, I would like to thank you, Dr. Tasneem, for coming on and sharing your experience and
Thank
your breakdown of your life on here. And to everyone watching, thank you so much for watching until the end. Until next time, have a nice day and good evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye.